and do a stink pussy, go ahead, fuck your head up and leave you scarred. Yeah.
Ain't no topic.
But if it was smelling good, it would have been okay at 10 years old.
Nah, I'm not. You ain't gonna make no eat no. You know, I'm eating a hamburger. I ain't eating your pussy.
Alright.
I know 10.
Oh God.
I don't even want to eat pussy at 20. I ain't even eat pussy at 21. I ain't eat my first pussy till I was like 24.
Right. So that's the thing.
I had to work my way up to that.
Right. And so that's the thing. A lot of young boys are being raped and traumatized just as much as the women are, but they're not being vocal about it. And
Is this for foreign objects?
No, just a woman holding him down and having sex with him without his permission, like those two women did.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of
yo.
I mean, unless you so ugly duckling, I don't see what's wrong with that. Yeah, if you like an aggressive dyke that's trying to stick a dildo on my ass or some shit.
So if it was a beautiful woman who...
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So that's not considered rape. That's just you're not gonna be violated. Suppose she did that.
Let's talk about this on camera. Let's get this on camera. It's a lot of we could, huh? Oh, it's on camera right now. We could probably. All right, we could probably utilize some of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's start this. Well, let's.
Yeah. I mean,
I gotta play this video with LL.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all right. All jokes aside, sexual abuse is wrong. Absolutely. But I will say, as a guy, I don't know. I grew up. I'm from the Bronx. You're not gonna make me. Even at the age of 10, 11, you ain't about to make me go ahead and eat your dirty pussy.
So at the age of 20,
I'm catching the fucking case.
At the age of 21, can two women hold you down and have sex with you?
They can't. I mean,
do you think it's physically possible? And then even if they make
it, no, it's not physically possible. I'm stronger than both of them bitches. Fuck that shit.
Right.
But they held me down because I want to get held down. I'm out, you know what I mean? I'm enjoying, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna enjoy it.
So you're not gonna say stop, no, what are y'all doing?
Nah, they two nice little joints. The age of 21, I'm twisting both of them out like a motherfucker.
Okay, what about now? As you know,
I mean, I'm a little older.
Now tuned in.
So if two females try to hold you down right now, they're beautiful or whatever, would you try to? Would you consider that rape? Like, y'all going too far?
King
you holding me down? I don't. This is rape. Y'all going
I'm taking one at a time.
One at a time?
Yeah. You know what I mean? My bones are a little brittle.
We starting on 10 tonight.
So this is just about the bone. Okay.
We
so it's
on
not
10.
considered rape.
So
I mean, like now, if you trying to stick a foreign object in my ass, nah, you ain't about to do no crazy shit like that.
So what about she drip hot wax on you?
Nah, I ain't with shit like that. That ain't my cup of tea. You ain't putting no wax on me.
You sure? I remember you talking about somebody putting hot wax on you.
And that's why it wasn't my cup of tea. That shit burnt. That shit burnt my motherfucking chest. My chest was white.
You supposed to say a safe word. Y'all supposed to have a safe word. A safe word.
Nah, fuck a safe word. Safe word is me.
He didn't have no safe word.
Yeah,
safe word.
Like,
the safe word was ow.
The safe word. Is
safe word. You do that shit again, I'm going to jail.
The safe word. The safe word was ow.
Yeah, that's the safe word. What the? No, it's more like what the fuck.
So wait a minute. I want to know the mentality of an average man. Is it? Or do you think that you? Do you believe that you think that way because of what society has made you believe a man should be? Like, this is your body. This is your body. And like two women that you don't know just grab you up, hold you down.
All right. I'll say this.
And throw you on the bed and you're like, I want to have sex. You're like, nah,
we had to get introduced to each other.
Right.
It's like two girls, be in the room with me.
Two girls, one of them put you in the full Nelson. So you hemmed up, your arms, you touching the sky right now. You touching the sky. You know what I'm saying? Then you got another one. She kind of like hitting you in your ribs, like trying to weaken your legs.
I can't see that.
So what about you?
That's the most unrealistic thing ever.
Can two women like hold you down? Let's just say you're a little twisted, right? And you know they like, look, I like him. I just want to, you know what I mean? And they holding you down. Well, not really, well, and you know, and then they're like, I want to. You like, nah, I really want to. Suppose you married. Put that in the equation, and you like,
and they like, I ain't gonna put myself in a situation in it. They like, nigga, you about to come up off that meat, B. If
I'm married,
you about to come up off that meat.
Y'all hear this?
You feel me?
And then you just somebody, look, I don't know how my wife gonna feel. Listen, man, this is rape. Would y'all
I ain't gonna say the rape part, but I'm gonna try my best to fight him off until I can't fight him off no more.
And then you just
I don't think I would say rape. I would say rape.
I mean,
I just would be like, yo, y'all wilding.
Y'all wilding.
I just be like, yo, y'all wilding right now.
Y'all wilding right now.
You wilding right now.
This when I go home.
Chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I might not feel right, but y'all not gonna look right because I'm giving out black eyes up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
If my wife
want to violate me,
my wife catch y'all, she gonna fuck both of y'all.
You want that work?
What?
Yeah.
So how would y'all feel going home to your wife and like, babe, you ain't gonna believe this, man. I swear to God, I was chilling in a hotel with Haas, and these two chicks just came and they was tying me down, babe. I tried my best. Because remember, we had this conversation on the show before where is it even possible for a man to be erect in a situation like that? And they was like, yeah, naturally, you just touch him and just go. You can pee, you can do this, you can do that. Remember that?
I mean, yeah, I think a guy will be stimulated, but I think it's going to be to a point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and no pun intended. But the thing is that,
I'm shocked.
You know, once it gets to a point where the guy's like, yo, I don't have no real control over this situation, then, you know, now you kind of, you questioning things and shit is moving a little faster than you anticipated. You know what I mean? So you like, hold up, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up. Yo, you know, you trying to get a handle on things.
Girl, just chill out.
But, you know, listen, sometimes it could be too late. You could be, you know, you get to that point, and then the next thing that happened is you got your hands tied behind your back. You got you
one riding
you up against the bedpost. You know, the
one is holding your hands.
Yeah, you handcuffed to the headboard.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
She don't even have to handcuff you.
And you gonna be handcuffed if they really trying to take it.
They
gonna handcuff you.
So wait a minute, you gotta be handcuffed.
I don't like handcuffs. I'm
no, you ain't gotta like them for them to be used on you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
You could, knowing you be like, yo, I need some water. You know what I'm saying? And they hit you with the Spanish fly. You know what I'm saying? They hit you with the Spanish fly. You start getting drowsy. You like, and you wake up. You like,
the fuck happened?
You know,
they violated me.
You Jesus the Christ.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And even in that situation, y'all don't consider that rape. That's just like they violated.
I mean, it's like they violated.
And then the girl got that thing over. she
like
got that thing over there. She looking at you like,
you wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah, I'm about to get that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, females
and you really ain't got no whiz. She about to peg you.
Wow. Yeah, well, we got to. So
she about to. She about to. Yo.
She about to go ahead and get left somewhere.
She about to peg
that's
you.
When the handcuffs
she about to go ahead and get left somewhere. I'll take that charge.
Listen, no, but she gonna pay. She gonna
respect.
Right, but she gonna peg you. And then they just gonna leave the room. You're gonna be left there handcuffed.
I'm the pegger, not the peggy. I'm pegging.
Now, I feel you. That's my take. You know what I'm saying? Man. But when you got, you know, when they slipped you that Mickey, and you didn't really know it.
I'm on point.
He on point.
I'm gonna see the Mickey coming.
You thirsty. You know what I'm saying?
I see everything.
They turn up the temperature in the room. You're gonna be like, damn, why it's so hot? I need some water. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna drink my own water. Have my own
ladies,
bottle.
y'all heard it right here. 10 toes down. Listen, it's not considered rape, but they gotta go home and tell wifey what happened. Hopefully everything.
I ain't telling shit. I don't know what happened.
And hopefully, none of those women catch the bach elbow. You know what I'm saying?
Elbow.
Because
what kind of elbow is that?
It could happen.
It could happen.
Yeah, Google it.
Well, we got some stuff to talk about, gentlemen.
Yeah,
we got some stuff to talk about. Let me play this little short clip or whatever.
Hold on. What happened? Yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and transferring to the LL Cool J and Andre 3000 situation, and we gonna let y'all hear the audio before we go ahead and break it down.
Okay, all right.
All right.
In you.
All right. Let's rewind. Let's rewind this.
Let's rewind it from the top with LO first.
What happens, the reason why people can't keep making music is because they ain't interested in none. They think they know every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? And then they start, like, all that woe is me shit. Well, when you was 14, you wasn't rapping about, you know, the pubescent growth spurts. So why you have to get older and talk about prostate? Like, there are other things to talk about besides your doctor's appointment, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I love him. That's my man. He's super talented. What the fuck's he talking about? Like, you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of the great. I'm talking about Andre's one of the greatest rappers ever. Like, I think he's amazing, but I disagree with that. Like, with all due respect, and I ain't, you know, and this is viral now. We're viral. But I'm just saying, with all due respect, I disagree with that because I think that he has it in him.
Like, I feel like if it's in you, because I still got homies my age and older than me that still rap. So I'm like, if it's in you, you should rap until you die. You should perform until you die. Like, if it's in you.
I agree with that.
What I'm saying is what it takes for me to do it. I'm always looking for the next. I'm not trying to uphold a thing that I've done before. Like, I'm trying, like, of course I have things to say now, but if I can't say them in a fresh, innovative way, like if I feel like I'm just hanging on to something, a same flow that I used to do, or then it's not enough for me. So I can't talk for another rapper about what they doing. I just say, man, go for it. Like, if it's in you.
What happens?
So basically, that's the gist of it. And now I have more clarity. Andre has writer's block. That's what the hell is going on with him. Okay, point blank period. He's not denying rapping or singing at his age and above. He's just saying that for him, he has to strive for the next thing, and it's obvious that he can't grasp it right now. You know what I mean? He cannot grasp it. Although that's just a little excerpt from his whole video about the subject matter. But for the little bit that we did here, that nigga got writer's block. He is phenomenal. He's
always
one of the top
of
20, 50
lyricists all times. Like, not just in the South. Like, so I was like, lyricism, top 10, you can put Dre up in there. And funny thing, he never put out an official solo album.
He's a talented dude. He's very creative. I mean, you got to be creative if you come out with an album playing the flute. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to be either dumb high or extremely creative.
But
that's
guess
how
what?
it is.
I feel like he's lost. I hear it in his voice. I feel like he's stuck somewhere. And Andre, you are your man. Get up and do what you do best. And if you don't want to do it for you, you can always guide somebody else, another artist, to be great. But whatever it is that you're going through right now, I hope that you get out of it. And I know that you got more to give to the world. I know you do. And it seems like he's not in a good space in his voice.
Yeah, he was talking about himself. I think LL, because what LL said was based off his Andre's original comments about like older rappers,
right,
or what have you, right? And I think LL took it as if like he's talking about most rappers that's over a certain age or what have you. How like, yo, I'm not like, what basically Dre was basically saying, man, I ain't got nothing to talk about. What I'm gonna talk about, I can't talk about the same stuff I was talking about 20 years ago,
right, or
what have you. You know what I'm saying? LL was like, yeah, nigga, there's a lot to talk about. What are you talking about? What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Listen.
Yeah,
but Dre's just in a different space. It seems like he's just in a different space.
It seems like he's
down. Clearly in a different space because he doesn't. It doesn't appear that he's as motivated as he should be, and I think that's where, you know, you challenge yourself as an artist, as a writer, or as a creator, as a composer. You have to really dig down deep and just start to talk about the things that are close to you, that are relative to your present situation.
We're always
because there's nothing new under the sun. So there's clearly clearly going to be one, maybe two, even if it's just two people who are going to be able to relate with what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You never really know until you really put that energy out there to know how it's going to reach people, who it's going to reach, and how it's going to affect them when it does reach them. So, you know, clearly he is he's in a fog.
You know what I don't understand?
In my opinion. So
we got his baby mama have pussy incense. He can rhyme about that easily. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. You know what I mean?
What?
She her incense is from her pussy scent, right? He can rap about.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. Well, now you know. He can rap about a lot of shit out here. You know, there's a lot.
Everybody says that pussy's magical.
Yeah. The spell. He can talk about that.
That's crazy.
Holla at your girl, because you know the thoughts in my mind. I'm not saying I'm crazy. You know, and maybe
is business good with the pussy incense?
Listen, it's selling.
I'm sure it is.
It's selling. That's what I'm asking.
She wiped it on a punani, and she took it to the lab. And listen,
they was like, "Oh yeah, we can make this.
This is Erykah Badu scent. You know what I'm saying? This is her scent, and it's selling. All right.
Hold on, but he's not the whole world crazy with her,
huh?
Andre's not still with her.
No, they got kids. They got kids together.
He can talk about it. My baby mama got
kids like 3 or 4 different guys.
Listen. He could be like, look, my baby mama got that pussy incense. You know what I'm saying? Come on, help me out with the rhyme. Let's help him out.
Man, I think
for instance, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a rapper, but I can formulate these words a little bit. It's gonna take me about 4 days.
I think Dre's smoking hashish, just traveling the world, and
Dre is having a good time, enjoying life.
This
nigga is walking through airports.
I just think that
it seems like he's down
with no
right
care
now.
in the world.
He's down right
he's
now.
Not motivated. He's just not motivated. I think because
of where the culture's at right now, he's probably not motivated to come back in that circle.
Right, because he's probably someone.
But that's the thing. Right now, in my opinion, we are in a state of emergency. All of the icons need to make their presence be there as much as possible, because once they go, this shit is over with. We need the LLs, we need the Dougie Fresh, we need all of the pioneers to be there to preserve what the hell we got. We need KRS-One. That's why I'm happy he made the school. We need this, because when they go and that information is not there, then this whole shit dies.
I agree.
We are in a state of emergency. So, Andre, we need you. Yeah. We need you to be creative.
I just think, well, Dre's always kind of marched to the beat of his own drum, since from like the beginning of his career. Mm-hmm. Like,
that's his personality.
That's like even the way he used to dress.
I mean, he's super dope. A lot of people used to look at him and think he was cool.
Weird or this, that, and third. He just was different
because he wasn't someone. He wasn't someone who you can just categorize. You can't say he's this or that. You know, Dre.
He literally his own man.
One thing.
He's universal.
Dre. He's Andre 3000.
But when he got,
that's what he is.
When he got on that mic, he just was.
He blacked. He blacked.
You know what I'm saying? He just was
he would black out on it.
Like, if you didn't know he was from Atlanta, you think he was an East Coast guy the way he was.
And you know what? Shout out, and this is relative to that. Shout out to Common and Pete Rock. They just dropped the album.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, called the King's Auditorium, I believe it is.
We need that.
You know, so. You know, King's and Common is along those same lines as far as, you know,
a lyricist.
I don't want to put them in a box. But just for lack of a better term right now, I just want to say that they're more of a they're very creative and conscious lyrically. Right.
I love that.
And it's very difficult to be that. Creative and conscious at the same time. Mm-hmm. It's not an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? And Common has that, you know, that energy.
Right.
And
he thinks about what he's going to
Andre 3000 has that type of energy. So,
he definitely do.
If Common, you know, after an extended, you know, hiatus and doing movies and other ventures like that can come back and be motivated enough to pull this off. Like him and Pete Rock produced a whole album.
That's dope.
Man, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So that is right there in itself a feat. You know what I mean? I appreciate the time, the effort. You know what I mean? Because this is still a craft. It's a genre. It's a business, but it's still a craft. And if you take the craft seriously, you're going to get some serious results out of it. So
now let me ask this question before we switch to Megan. Why is it that in hip's the only genre of music where they kind of disparage you when you get older compared to rock and roll, rhythm and blues, or other genres, jazz, etc., etc.? To
me, I think it's the nature of
niggas.
The narrative. No, it's not even that. You know what I mean? Because last year showed you that wasn't the case.
In regards to
50 years of hip hop. People who haven't been performing being able to come out, even though it was kind of isolated and it was for a specific purpose. You had people that came out because this person performed or this person performed. I haven't seen this person in 10 years. I haven't seen this person in 15 years perform. So you wanted to hear your favorite record at that time being performed. You know what I mean?
But that was just a moment in time, and I'm grateful for it. And I would like to see it continue. We don't want to wait another 50 years. But that demographic was just their demographic. And there's ageism that's happening when it comes to our community with a lot of stuff. Oh, you can't be or you can't do spoken words anymore. Or you can't wear this anymore. You can't be sexy for your husband anymore. You can't be looking good for your wife anymore. Like, we put these restrictions on ourselves within our culture.
But it only becomes operative when people buy into it. So the whole point, and I get what you're saying, but if these artists believe the hype, and they don't make music, oh yeah, then it's valid. You know what I'm saying? But
that's like
there's no reason that any of these people can buck the system. KRS-One has been coming out with albums, still does. You know what I'm saying? You got other artists that do that. Common, you know what I'm saying?
L coming back out with
L got an album. I just watched the video of his song called
Eminem
Passion.
Just dropped the album.
Busta is featured with a lot of people.
Yeah, Busta stays active in the studio.
Papoose,
you got a lot of you got artists that are out there that are doing it. I just think that when you get to a certain height, and this is what I think happened with a lot of artists from the 90s and the 2000s. When you get to a certain height, you start to venture off and start trying to do other things. You had a lot of artists go and start trying to push their way into the film industry. And that's not a bad thing.
Because that money won't guarantee.
They went so hard left, they forgot what the hell was going on the right. You know what I mean? And then when they wanted to do that, that's when the motivation started to go, damn, how could I fit in? Because the sound is different. The way what people are vibing to is different. You know what I'm saying? So now it became operative because they allowed it to happen.
Well, I disagree.
All they got to do is come out with music.
But I disagree because most, I could be wrong, right? But this is my observation. Most of them who did transition into the film part, because remember, those videos, you're clearly showing, when you do the videos for your song, you're clearly showing that you have some acting skills, right? So it wasn't far-fetched, but a lot of them were on the soundtracks. They took the music and put them on the soundtrack. They took the music and put them on, and whoever could get into the NFL, they took so they were still a part of the creation, a part of the music, but the film exposed them to probably more residual income, right?
Way more.
Right. Business-wise,
I'm shocked about how you're not making no money with all that.
Right, it's almost like doing a Broadway play. You work for a certain amount of time, you get a chunk of change, and you good. You know what I'm saying?
Music is stepping
But the thing is this:
like that.
you had let's talk about it. Common, Busta,
their music was on
Ja
in the
Rule,
movies. Soundtrack.
Not all of them.
DMX.
DMX.
Yeah, the movie soundtrack, right? So
no, is what I'm saying. Like, look,
they talk about as actors,
right?
But their music wasn't on the soundtrack, not in all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you had Common in what was the last thing he did? I forgot what it was. It was something that he did. Like he was, I don't know if he was like in the military or something. You know what I mean? I mean, look at somebody like Tyrese. Tyrese just came out with an album a few months back. You know what I'm saying? His music wasn't on them Transformer movies. No, it wasn't.
I think Tupac?
But see, you're talking about early on when it was going on. Early on when it was going on, yes, there was some of those who had music like on the soundtrack. But when you become more inundated into the film aspect, you're putting all your energy into that. You know what I'm saying? You got, guys who are playing certain roles that they're doing it to pay them dues as an actor, because when you are someone like, for instance, I understand you got actors who take it seriously. Let's say Samuel Jackson.
That's his crap.
You know what I'm saying? That's his bread and butter. So the thing is, if you turn around and you come on, you got other guys who you bringing in for to kind of turn it up or whatever, right, and they don't take acting as seriously, it's going to be hard for them to work.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because that serious actor is going to let that director know, I don't know if this person is about that.
So you got, you got to put your energy and everything and attention into that, which is cool, because at the end of the day, you're going to benefit more for that financially than making music anyway.
Right, but
so it's like,
I think that's what happened. Right, I think that's what eventually they was like, you know what?
Will Smith don't be making music for his movies.
He's doing it for the fun of it now.
If he do it for the fun of it. But most of the movies, he's not making music for those joints.
T.I.'s in a couple of movies. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is,
and he's got a recurring role in some of these movies. You know what I mean?
But that was the right. But yeah.
Speaking of money, we're gonna go ahead and change the topic to we're gonna focus on the financial part of things, the housing market and the inflation that's going on in the housing market. What's causing that, and is there anything that could be done about it at this point?
No. Bottom line is, there's actually something that can be done about it, but it's going to require a lot of work. And what has to happen is people have to get a business plan, get any kind of plan, get a personal plan, something that you can see happening within the next 5 years, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And really look ahead to things, because it's going to get worse before it gets better. You know what I mean? You got to start to really look at creating a diverse, like you were saying,
portfolio. But let me read what according to Zello said, so we can be very clear. According to Zello, the typical salary needed for a homeowner in the U.S. is now $106,500, right? 106,000. You might as well say.
That's the money that they need in order to purchase a home. In order to purchase a home,
80.5% increase. 80. Let me repeat that again. 0.5% increase.
That's crazy.
From the 59,000 required just 4 years ago.
Damn.
So they had a little graph here. It says, my parents is in their 30s. My parents in their 30s. This would make a lovely second home for our family, and winter, hopefully, garage can fit both our cars, snowmobile and ski mobile. Now, in today's day, me in my 30s, I'll forever frantically recover from this purchase. And they just show a picture of a milk and bread. So that's what the inflation is doing it, right? So typically, once again, the salary needed now to even get a home, you got to be in a 6-figure range, right? And who really has that right now in today's world?
Average person.
The average person don't. But I will say that we have to start looking on the positive side, right? When you start to look on social media, you cannot undeniably say that y'all don't see people selling stuff like crazy on TikTok, on Instagram, on Amazon like crazy, right? And we're going to stick to that positive and keep pushing that forward, because believe it or not, there are a lot of six-figure paying what we call small business people out here in this world. Just like he said, there are certain things that we have to start doing, and I'm glad that we're doing business and we're learning how to do it, because having a job, we all seen with COVID. Even if you have a city job, it don't matter if you a state job, a federal job, okay? People were being laid off like crazy. And then it got worse, because now you got to be torn between taking a vaccine that you may not believe in right now and keeping your job. And then even after you take the freaking vaccine, you still might get laid off, right? We have all across the world witnessed this. So nothing is safe at this point. You have to learn how to get a trust. You have to know the difference between irrevocable and revocable trust. You have to learn about
I just learned that recently.
A business trust, right? It's really easy. It's not that hard. We have our EINs.
So what's the difference between your personal trust and the business trust?
Well, mostly the personal trust goes towards your family. Things that you're going to set up and line up for your husband, your wife, your children, and stuff like that.
Like your house and your...
Right. But to be honest with you, everything you do in your life should be business. You are a walking business. If you have a credit card, that should be in your business name. If you have a bank card, just a bank, that should be in your business name. It doesn't matter if you have a job and you have no interest in having your own business. You should still have a business bank account, and your paycheck should be forwarded into your business bank account.
Now, what's the benefit for people that don't know? When they have, all that in their business name, the LLC or what have you.
The benefit is when goddamn the government that y'all know how I feel about it, shuts down, or you don't have no money, you don't know where your next income, your next paycheck is going to go. If you go to the human resource welfare or whatever, and they shutting you down, or they giving you pennies on a dollar, all that time that you put your paycheck in that business bank account, now you can go and possibly get a loan. Or now you can just fix your personal credit and use yourself as a personal guarantor. And because you had that business bank account, and because you were putting money in there, it's like you were doing business transactions. They're going to look at that as such, and you'll be able to borrow some money to help your black or white ass or purple ass in the case of
Now, for those who don't know how to go about getting business credit or what have you, and setting that up, how can they how can they utilize a program that you instituting to go ahead and do that?
Well, you definitely can go to shaka8k.com and get a consultation. We'll break it down for you. But I also would advise, I always say this, YouTube University. But sometimes people still need that helping hand. Some people need that hands on. I'm like that. Listen, I understand what the hell they put up on YouTube and all of that, but right now I need step by step, and I need you to walk with me on the step. That's why people do consultation, because things can get overwhelming. You may, skip a step. Sometimes even with YouTube, people are going to break it down to you the way they do, and you may not resonate with that.
Now, how can they go about being a part of these groups or these seminars you guys have? Because some people might feel like, hey, I want to talk to other people that have had remedy also. So. Right. For the people who want to go ahead and, take it a step further. Because, nowadays, you got people that are skeptical or what have you. Right. So what do they do?
Well, we have a few groups, but the main group is the group that is a group of astute learners who really want to dig into how to be free in many aspects. Really, how to really and truly be free. And I don't mean
and that includes financial freedom as well.
Right. That includes financial freedom. That includes commerce. That includes if you are in a car and you are being stopped by the police, what to say to them. That includes
across the board.
Credit cards that you may be in default with. How do I erase this shit off? How do I handle this?
Child support.
Through child support, right?
Debt collections,
everything.
Traffic tickets.
So how can they be a part of this group?
And get in the house.
Well, the way that anybody can be a part of this adept learning circle is send an email to sundaybuild7@gmail.com. That's sundaybuild7@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
We have sessions Sunday. We go from Sunday to Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 5 days of accessibility to information for anyone that's on the fringe of really trying to figure out what's ain't next? Right about what's going on out here. We can definitely steer you in the right direction and get you on board with getting remedy, because
and
the thing is it's all about remedy.
And now to cut your wisdom off, I could say that I'm a product of that, because I had a $10,000 IRS debt with the state. No, I'm sorry. It's not the state's not IRS. It's the IRS. Like,
Feds.
No, but it wasn't the feds. It was the state that I owed $10,000 to.
It was
New York
State. It was
and
the tax department.
I got some remedy. I'm not going to go into over here, but I got some remedy, and I was able to go ahead and clear that debt. So I'm actually a walking testimony for this particular situation. So whatever y'all want to do, y'all go ahead. Y'all hit the email. Shaka, give them the email one more time before we go ahead and fade out.
Sunday Build 7 at gmail.com. Sunday Build 7 at gmail.com. And we have a host of things that's coming. As you know, 10 Toes Down podcast with my two co-hosts here. We have a whole lot of things in store for y'all. You know what I mean?
On the commerce side, on the music side, on the film side,
music, anyone that is looking to promote themselves, or if you have a product that you want to promote, then contact us. You know what I'm saying? Contact us. You know, we're here. We're creating this platform, and we want to be able to collectively enhance and upgrade each other's lifestyle. You know, and that's what this podcast is do. We're providing a form of edutainment.
That's exactly what it is.
We're giving you edutainment. So we want to entertain you, but we have to
enlighten you,
educate you.
That's
so therefore
ordained by God's Father.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And his other two brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And his mother.
On that note, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what it is, man. We gave y'all the entertainment. We gave y'all education. And up to y'all to use it, man. We appreciate y'all for thugging it out with us, man. Y'all know what it is.
Thugger.
Kia, sign us out.
All right, now. Are we tuned into the PVR podcast at this moment?
No, that's
okay.
It's 10 toes down.
Listen, on that note, y'all make sure y'all stay 10 toes down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody steer you into the wrong on the wrong side. Don't let nobody change your political views. You know what you know, and they know what they know, and it doesn't matter what linguistic abilities they have. It don't even matter if they have 52 master degrees and 92 PhDs. You know what you know, and just make sure you stay 10 toes down.
10 toes down. Y'all already know what it is.
All right. What she said.